Today we are going to be making, what's it again?
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
Well, you see, we are experiencing a little bit of a storm right now. So going outside and firing up my smoker is not really an option. So we are gonna try to make some delicious pulled pork
In a pot.
in the Instant Pot, specifically the Baby Yoda Instant Pot.
You know my dad loves that.
I do. This is a super simple recipe. Let's get to it.
So we have granulated onion powder, ground black pepper flakes, granulated garlic, and sea salt with grounded cumin,
Yep.
paprika,
That's a funny word. It's paprika.
and grounded ginger with light brown sugar. And we have a mixing bowl, something to mix with,
That's your whisk.
your whisk, and 2 measuring spoons.
Yep. What we are doing here, guys, is we are gonna just make a quick spice mixture to toss our pork into for when we saute it in the Instant Pot.
Yep.
All right.
So we're gonna need 3 tablespoons of this. Daddy, can you pour?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need 3 tablespoons of granulated
Garlic.
garlic.
Smells strong, right? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 tablespoons of onion powder.
Tablespoons of onion powder. Yeah, this is strong stuff. And then what do we need next?
We need a teaspoon of salt, which is the small one.
A teaspoon of salt. Then we need
A teaspoon of pepper.
ground black pepper.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna go with the cumin. We're gonna go with a teaspoon of cumin.
Teaspoon of cumin. And then which one are we adding next? Parakia or
Paprika. Paprika.
paprika?
It's a funny word, right? We're gonna go with the paprika.
Okay, how many?
A teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. So many teaspoons for this. 2 teaspoons for this stuff. Don't know what that looks like, but it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good, but I think it would taste good.
And then here's the ginger.
So much ginger.
This is optional. This is cayenne pepper, very spicy. My family doesn't like spicy. The kiddo, not a fan of spicy.
No.
Mama, not a fan of spicy. So I don't get to put this in. If you'd like to, you can put up to a tablespoon of this in.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Well, we're not doing that.
Now what I need you to do is mix it all in together. Make it into a nice little spice mixture.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna open up our final ingredient, and we are gonna put in 3 tablespoons
And I think the mixture is all done.
of brown sugar, and then you're gonna mix it one more time, okay?
And so guys, just keep mixing until everything looks good and mixed in together. Look like a big mixture of spices.
You know what a good word to use for that would be? Uniform. So it looks like all one item. It doesn't look like you see a bunch of
yeah.
clumps of something
Yeah,
else.
until everything is dissolved and, you know, mixed together.
Mm-hmm. I think you've done a good job.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go ahead and set this aside.
And we're gonna start doing,
Well, we gotta chop up our pork.
am I allowed to do this?
You can supervise, because
How do I super?
you need a big giant knife to do this.
Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, I ain't doing it. I'm sorry, guys. I ain't doing it today.
All right.
So yeah, we got this fork from Publix.
Yep, this is 5 pounds. I don't know if we'll use all 5 pounds of
Big
it.
boy, it's 5 pounds.
I don't think you want to touch raw pork. And this one seems to have a bone in it, so we are gonna go ahead and cut that out.
Yeah, since we do not want bones in pork.
Nope. And you know, we still want to leave some of the fat on there because fat is flavor.
Yeah, and I love
All right, so we're gonna go. And all we're doing is chunking it up.
Yeah.
All right. We got some good chunky pork. Get a big bowl.
Dump your pork in.
The pork goes in the big bowl.
Then you get your spice mixture. Pour it in with that.
Yep. You can do this with your hands if you want, or you can do it with tongs, whatever you feel like doing. You wanna try?
Sure.
They're heavy.
Am I done? Okay.
Yep.
Oh my god. I would do that.
I'm not gonna have you touch raw meat.
Why?
It can make you sick if you don't end up washing your hands really well after. So all you want to do is make sure that your spice mixture really coats all of this pork. And remember that hand washing part? Hold on.
So where do I put the tongs? Ready? Where do I put the tongs?
You're gonna hold on to them.
Okay. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go like this.
Our Instant Pot onto the saute setting.
So, okay.
And then we are gonna take some avocado oil. This is a nice high heat oil. It doesn't smoke too badly when it gets very hot.
So Daddy, can you use other oils?
You could use any kind of oil you want.
The oil is optional, but we are using avocado oil.
I would recommend against extra virgin olive oil because that has a very low smoke point and it would smoke a whole lot. So we'll just wait for this to come up to temp. Okay.
Not dancing.
The first thing we're gonna need is a bigger bowl.
But Daddy, I want some pineapple mango juice.
We can make that later.
Later.
We are making a very sweet pulled pork.
Uh-huh. Oh, and if you guys want to learn how to make the pineapple mango juice from Jolly Bee, check out the other videos. We'll put it in the description link below.
Good idea. So we need 1 cup of pineapple juice.
Also check that one out on this video as well.
Okay.
I'm good at this thing.
You are good at this.
I was born to make videos.
Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar. Okay. And we need
1/3 of a cup of this one.
So guys, if you want to know what these cups are, tell them what they are, Daddy.
These are our Epcot Food and Wine Figment measuring cups that we got from the Disney Character Warehouse. I have a whole nother channel, Dad Got Parks, where I go to the warehouse and we do Disney stuff. It's a cool channel.
The link below will be right down here. And don't forget
Chicken
to
broth.
subscribe to my Dad's Got Parks channel. It's really cool.
We need 1 cup of this right now. The recipe calls for 1.5 cups, but we're gonna use 1 cup for now. 1 cup of ketchup.
Ketchup. Oh, it's ready.
Well, when you make barbecue sauce, ketchup is usually a main ingredient of barbecue sauce.
I know, but pineapple juice with barbecue sauce?
That's my favorite barbecue. That's my favorite. That's my favorite way to make barbecue sauce is to use pineapple juice and ketchup. Go ahead and give that a mix.
Okay. So guys, be careful so nothing gets out of the bowl. You need everything with it.
All right, I think that's good. We'll set that aside.
Ooh.
Yes, we are hot.
Okay, so can I put the
Now,
pork
let me
in?
put one first to see how it goes and how splashy it gets, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you should be able to do that. Just drop them in slowly. Do not drop them because then the oil will splatter. Make sure they hit the bottom before you let go. There you go. All right, let's see if we can fit any more. Maybe we can fit 1 more.
Smoke. It's smoking.
We are just gonna try to brown these. We're gonna have to work in batches. So we will see you guys in a little bit when this is all done.
pork is done.
We have browned all our pork. Takes a little while in the Instant Pot. If I were to give the Instant Pot one demerit, it would be that it's not the greatest saute utensil. If you're looking to be faster, heat a pan up on the stove and do it that way, but you kind of want to do at least some of it in here because see all that stuff on the bottom? That's the good stuff. And to get that, we have to deglaze the pan by using chicken stock, about a half a cup. Just enough there. And then you have to scrape the bottom and make sure there's nothing stuck to the bottom of the pot. If you don't do that, you will get the dreaded burn notice and your pork will not actually pressure cook. Now that we've got all that out of the way, we are gonna return our pork.
In? And then what?
Put in our liquid.
Sauce. Oh, we ought to put all of that in there, right?
Oh, we're gonna get it all in there. Even though our roast was 5 pounds, it's not really 5 pounds because ours had a bone. And then could you do me a favor and pour all of that in there, please? Perfect.
Now what do we do?
We'll just make sure that everything is kind of sitting in there nicely.
Okay.
Perfect. And now it is time to put our lid on. Set it to the sealing setting. And then we're gonna pressure cook this on high for 40 minutes.
40.
It's gonna take a little bit longer than that because it takes a little while for the Instant Pot to come up to pressure, and then 40 minutes to cook. See you in a little bit.
Our pork is done.
It's done cooking. It's rested for about 20 minutes actually, because it was supposed to be 10 to 15, went a little longer. That won't hurt anything. So we're gonna see, oh, there's still some pressure. I need you to back up. Get down, because I don't want this to, you ready? I didn't want that to scare you. Ooh.
Oh.
Smells sweet, porky. Now, you may be saying, this doesn't look like pulled pork. Well, I have a trick for making your pulling of your pork super easy. We're gonna take it out of the Instant Pot because I don't want to mess up my inner pot. And we're gonna do it in a different bowl, but watch. For example purposes, my big bowl is already dirty and in the dishwasher. We're gonna start in this one to show you how to do it. And I have a hand mixer. If you wanna do your pulled pork and you don't wanna use a bunch of forks and effort, you can use a hand mixer. Take your little mixer and perfectly shredded pork with no effort. All right, we're gonna do the rest of this, and then we have to eat. We have to taste test. I don't know about you, but I love King's Hawaiian sweet rolls.
They're good.
And we're gonna take a sweet roll, a little bit of pork.
Oh. It's a hamburger?
It's a sandwich. It's a pulled pork slider.
Slider?
Yep, that's
like
it.
a slider?
Mm-hmm.
Like a push slider? Like a slider?
And you don't have to if you don't want to, but I've got a little of my Dad's Easy barbecue sauce that I made up.
Did you make that in the video, Daddy?
There's a separate video for this one.
Description down below.
The link will be in the description. And you put your roll together. Then we give it a taste. I'll go first, the kiddo second.
Kind of like jellyfish.
to make sure that it's not too hot for her.
It looks kind of like jellyfish.
Mmm. That's really good.
Okay, a little bit.
Really good, right? It's sweet, it's tangy, it's porky, that King's Hawaiian roll.
I just need to drink some water.
Okay.
We'll be right back, guys.
And that is how you make a super simple, super fast pulled pork in the Instant Pot. There is one thing I didn't put in. You can put liquid smoke in it if you want. I'm not a huge fan of the liquid smoke flavor, especially when you cook it. What are you doing?
Copying you.
I would put it in at the end if you want to add a little liquid smoke. I feel like the flavor can get too strong if you put it in while you're cooking. And that's it. We're gonna eat some pork sliders, and Jad may make the easiest pulled pork you'll ever make, but
Guys and srirachos, so that's it. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.